morning, good afternoon, good evening, my brothers and my sisters. My name is Emmanuel Kingsley. I want to share a revelation with you. A revelation about the man we call Jesus Christ of Nazareth. This is for those of you who argue against his existence. For those of you who said he never existed. This revelation is for you. The revelation I heard about Jesus Christ of Nazareth and how he looked like. In the year 2013, between the hours of 1 and 2, I suddenly found myself in a garden full of trees full of fruits. I was attracted to pick one of those fruits, or rather to pluck down one of those fruits. The fruits I saw there in that garden included mango, pineapples, oranges, just to name but few. But something drew my attention in that garden. I discovered in that garden, in the surrounding around, there was no electricity. I was able to see through the light of the moon, and that surprised me. I asked within my spirit why there was no electricity around here. I could even see far from that garden, there's no electricity. I continued searching for fruits. I tried to pluck down one of the mangoes, oranges, just name them. I discovered I was barefoot. I was wearing nothing. I also discovered that I was only wearing my boxers. That surprised me too. As I was in that garden trying to pluck down one of the fruits, I started hearing murmuring from a distance, from a stone throw, just not far from where I was. I stopped looking for fruits because the murmuring from a distance signified that there was somebody around. My attention was drawn towards that noise or the murmuring of somebody, and I discovered it was just a human being. I made a step towards where the sound was coming from. To my greatest surprise, I saw a man kneeling down, stooped like somebody was praying. I was shocked. I said, "Ow, what is this man doing by this time of the night?" Because it was in the night. Why is he alone here? As I was meditating within my mind, asking myself these questions, I drew near to this man. I heard him saying things. I heard him saying many things. And I discovered that he was a bit agitated. A man that something is bothering. Whatever that was bothering him, I did not know. But I drew closer and closer in that revelation. As I came close to him, I was able to hear him clearly. He said something that shook me in his prayers. He made a statement that I always hear in the Bible. A statement that only one man has made it in the whole world. He said, "Father, if it's by your will, let this cup pass by me. But in everything, may your will be done." I remember in that vision. I remember vividly in that revelation that there was only one man that made that statement. And that man was Jesus. I was shocked. Now, coming to how he looked like. Because we all were made to know or to understand or to believe. All of us who grew up in Roman Catholic, Anglican, just name them, that Jesus Christ was of European stock. That Jesus Christ was of European race. Because the man I saw kneeling down, praying and murmuring, that was in dire straits, agitated. His hair was black. His countenance is of Arabic race. His stature and everything pointed towards Arabic nature. I said, wow, why was an Arabian man making a statement Jesus made? Because I was in my dream, in that revelation, asking and understanding and remembering that the only man who made that statement was Jesus. I expected a man kneeling down to say Allah Akbar, like an Arabian man, we all know. It shook me that an Arabian man made a statement Jesus made 2,000 years ago. By the time he now raised his head and he now looked at me, it was one time that all revelation came back to me that this was the man we all called Jesus. But the only difference now is that he was not an European. He looked more like an Arabian. Those of you who have gone to Qatar, those of you who have been to Saudi Arabia, those of you who have been to Jordan, those of you who have been to Syria, we know of this race I'm talking about. They are of black, thick hair and somehow reddish skin. That was exactly the man I saw kneeling down and praying. And it now dawned on me that the man I saw in that my revelation was Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So my brother, my sister, if Jesus Christ doesn't exist, or Jesus Christ never existed, how come I saw a man repeating the same thing that we all know in the Bible, that Jesus Christ only said it? The second dream I had about the same man, Jesus. Before I went into this revelation, I was in dire straits of financial difficulty. I was thinking of what to eat and what to drink. I was thinking how to pay my rent. I was thinking how to pay my shop rent. I was in dire straits. In fact, I thought, in my thinking, I've thought all the whole day. It's like my heart was coming out from my chest. In this heavy thought and in this heavy worry and in this heavy pain of what to eat and what to drink, I dozed off. I met the same man I saw in the year 2013. He drew me towards animals. He showed me pigs, he showed me, just name them, dogs, cattle, sheep. He showed me different animals and he was feeding them. He asked me, he said, look towards these animals. I looked towards them. He told me, I feed these things. I give them food, I give them water. I make sure that they get fed every day. As he was saying this thing to me, he now looked towards me. Then I woke up from that revelation. My brothers, my sisters, I want to assure you that Jesus Christ is alive. For those of you who have been deceived by science that Jesus Christ never existed, my experiences will prove to you that Jesus Christ is alive. Good day. The revelation I heard about Jesus Christ of Nazareth and how he looked like. In the year 2013, between the hours of 1 and 2,